Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how you first got involved with Dash and what is your current involvement with Dash.
My name is Matthijs. I've been involved with Dash, I think, what was the year? Well, basically, when Evolution just got announced and there was quite a hype around it, this is when I first got interested in Dash. Um, then fast forward a couple of years, beginning of 2019, I finally pulled the trigger to buy a masternode, and yeah, I've been involved in tracking proposals, voting for and against them, and now putting myself up for election as a supervisor for the Dash Investment Foundation.
What is your view on the DIF investing in things that have nothing to do with cryptocurrency? These investments might increase Dash purchasing power through profit being used to burn Dash, but they do not increase Dash adoption and usefulness.
Well, they might actually. Um, so, not investing in crypto really seems the way to go. Like we want to get Dash into new territory and we really want to speed up adoption. And we're not going to do that in the existing crypto sphere. We really want to just jump out of that. So, for example, I would really like to see us take over a small chain of grocery stores and then have those stores accept Dash. Not a cryptocurrency investment, but definitely will drive adoption.
Do you think the DIF should make specific Treasury proposals to fund each individual investment, or do you believe it should make general proposals for funds to be invested as per the DIF's general investment strategy?
I'm against individual proposals, and it has a simple reason. We are hiring a professional fund manager, so why should we let non-professionals vote for something that they might not have a complete overview over? And the second reason why I'm against individual proposals is because it takes a lot of time. And the best business deals are done when you can quickly snap up a company, not if you have to ask permission to the voters. I mean, this is why we have the supervisors, right? We have the supervisors to keep the fund manager in check, and there's that safety mechanism. Um, in short, no individual proposals.
Do you think the DIF should take a masternode vote every time it proposes to buy and burn Dash with its profit, rather than reinvesting those funds?
Yes, I would like to see a vote on this. However, me as a masternode, I will definitely vote against burning of Dash, at least in the beginning of this whole project, because if we don't have an immediate need for liquidity, we might as well just save it up, put it in some short-term paper, and later on do a bigger takeover and really like kickstart adoption with that instead of saying like, well, we don't have a need for this right now, so let's just burn it. Um, no, I mean like the need might arise later on, and yeah, so saving the Dash and building a war chest, that's actually the way to go, my opinion.
What are your thoughts on the DIF investing in advertising and improving its image to gain further traction?
Okay, so this is not something I initially want to focus on. Initially, we should use all the money to find the right deals. But of course, in the future, if we are doing bigger and bigger deals and it makes sense to send out a PR, then yeah, of course, why not? Lots of other investment foundations do this, so why should it be different for us, right?
Which of these two statements do you agree with more? A. The DIF should be used to increase Dash purchasing power, or B. The DIF should be used to increase Dash adoption.
Um, yeah, that's an interesting question. So I would say that we have to go for adoption. Right now, we are at a price point of around $170, and there is still, I think, a lot of speculative value in that. Dash is functional as a payment system, It's just not adopted yet. So we really need to take that speculative part out of the price by driving adoption. And then after those two things have been brought a little bit more in line, then we can think about getting the price up, which then eventually also makes for a better funded DAO, which is good for the whole community. But for now, we should focus on B.
Currently, supervisors can run for re-election every year. Do you think there should be a cap on the number of consecutive terms a supervisor can take?
Right now, no. I mean, this is not really an issue at this point, and we're in uncharted territory. We have no idea what's going to happen in the next year with Dash Investment Foundation. Um, this is a question we need to revisit 2 years from now, because at that point in time, somebody might have been a supervisor for 2 years, and we can see what kind of problems arise out of that, or maybe there aren't any problems. So let's revisit that question in 2 years.
Is there any additional thoughts or comments you would like to share?
Yes, vote. Vote. I really, really want all masternodes to vote. I want voting participation to go up. And why? Not because it really matters for the governance. No. I mean, like if only 10% of the masternodes votes on the Dash Investment Foundation supervisor election, or the proposals that we have every month, that doesn't matter. But it does matter for the PR that we get. Community engagement is good, and if we can prove community engagement by having a high voter turnout, then that's what we should go for. So yeah, there you go, vote.